are back, North Penn High School. It's Friday and the first morning show for the 2022-23 school year. I'm Jack Bachman.
And I'm Jasmine Brown. We hope you had a fantastic summer and started the school year. Let's get up to speed. It's been 7 days since the start of the school year, 8 for the class of 2025. We hope everyone has been settling into their routines and schedules. We'd like to welcome everyone back to the North Penn High School, especially the class of 2025. Juniors and seniors, we are glad to see you again, and if you haven't already, make sure to stop by and say hi to your teachers from last year. Sophomores, we hope you're getting acclimated to the building. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your link leaders or teachers. We hope everyone is excited to be here and has a great transition into the school year.
Many of you may have heard that the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, passed away at the age of 96. Mr. Brumball has this timely trivia about the longest-serving monarch of England in this week's Brumball Challenge.
Hey, welcome to this year's inaugural Brumball Challenge. And because of the date, 9/9, I decided to ask a question on Queen Elizabeth, because on this date, in 2015, she became the longest reigning British monarch. So here goes. As a very young lady, what did Queen Elizabeth II do as a princess to help the British war effort? The answer when we get back.
North Penn's annual activities fair is in full swing. The fair is a great opportunity for students to learn more about the clubs and activities that our school offers. This is a great chance to get involved with the school, make new friends, try something new, and create awesome high school memories. If you didn't make it out to the cafeteria courtyard yesterday, make sure you stop by during your lunch period and use your 5-Star Student app to sign up. Don't know how to use the 5-Star Student app or have no idea what we're talking about?
Mr. Berger, Director of Student Activities, is here to provide all the information you need to use the 5-Star app.
Hey guys, good morning. Thanks a lot. Good morning, North Penn. Mr. Berger here to tell you all about the 5-Star app. I'm going to have my friend Michael Cassell come in. He's going to help me out. He's a walking prop because I'm here to show you how to use the 5-Star Student app on your phone if you haven't done so already. One of the biggest things that you're going to need to maybe use this for is if your teacher has a QR code to use the bathroom in your room. And in order to do that, Michael, let's pretend, for example, you got to face the camera so they can see you. Good morning, Michael. This is a QR code for a bathroom pass, and I'm going to share my screen with you right now, and I will show you that on your 5-Star Students app, on the top left corner, you should see a hall pass, and at that point, you're going to click on Scan QR Code, and there it is, and it's going to ask you if you want to add the hall pass, and you say yes, and you're on your way. Michael, thank you. Have a great day. All right, so Mike's on his way. Yes, polite applause, everybody. Exactly. Now, we just talked about the activities fair. And one of the great things about this app is all of the 80-plus clubs that we have here at North Penn High School are right literally at your fingertips. So if we go back to my screen and we show up on the top that little megaphone of activities, all right, it's going to load all the activities. We have the sports up at the top, but we're going to scroll past them. And you can see all the different clubs. They're arranged alphabetically and by category. And let's say I want to join North Penn Television because I think NPTV is pretty cool. I'm going to click on NPTV. It's going to give me a little description of the club. It'll have the advisor's name and the advisor's email. And if I want to sign up after I meet those folks at the activities fair today, I go ahead and click sign up and then confirm that sign up by clicking the blue button. If you do that, the advisor will have a list of all of the students who are interested in that particular club, and they'll be able to contact you with more information about when the first meeting is, so on and so forth. So make sure that you do that today. Even if you missed some of the clubs yesterday at the activities fair, you can go back and sign up for them for the next couple of days until the advisors start checking out those lists. All right, next thing up is the IMC. If you want to go to the IMC during a lunch period or during a study hall, you're going to look for the little life preserver at the top of the screen there that says IMC signups. Now, this is important, so lock in on this. In order to sign up, you have to click on the My Eligibility Signups button, and then whatever your lunch period or study hall is that day, you're going to go ahead and say, I've got 5th period lunch and I want to go to the IMC. Click on sign up at the bottom, confirm, and you're good. You're going to check in with the Station 1, as we call it, where people are signing out of the cafeteria at the laptop. Head on down to the IMC and sign in when you get there. In a few moments, you're going to hear about homecoming semifinalists hot off the presses. And if you're a senior, you're going to need to use the 5-Star app to vote. So if I go back to my home screen here, you're going to click on the voting icon at the top left. And you will see on Tuesday when we have semifinal voting that there will be a homecoming court nomination active for you. and you're going to have a chance to choose your homecoming semifinalists. Okay, last thing I want to show you. If you're headed to the football game tonight, or you're headed to any class or club meeting, any other athletic event, you will see QR codes posted. And it's important that you use the 5-Star app to scan these QR codes for attendance. You can't just use your camera on your phone. You need to have the app. So in order to do that, at the bottom, there's a little check-in button. And then where that scan is, that's where you're going to scan a QR code. The only issue that we've had with this so far, if you get a QR code returning invalid, is that you might want to just check that your Wi-Fi is off. That's the only real troubleshoot that we have. Otherwise, it's been pretty successful. If you have any issues with the 5-Star app, feel free to email me, burgerkg@npenn.org. It's been a pretty successful rollout of this in our daily lives here at North Penn. Over 80% of our student body already have the app. Don't be part of the 20%. Get the 5-Star Students app today. It's quick and easy to register, and it'll make your life a lot easier. That's all from the world of student activities. Let's send it back now to the desk to Jack and Jasmine.
Thanks, Mr. Berger. Homecoming is Friday, September 23rd, in just 2 weeks. We have the semifinalists for Homecoming right off the 5-Star Press. Here are the semifinalists for Homecoming King.
I see Jack Bachman on there. Oh my goodness.
Yay! And here are the semifinalists for Homecoming Queen. Voting for Homecoming Court will take place for all seniors on Tuesday, September 13th in the 5-Star app.
Mr. Monero is heading up our Knights of the Round Table again this year. Mr. Monero, how have the first 2 weeks of school been for you?
Good morning, Jack, potential future Homecoming King. It's been great so far, Jack, I gotta tell you. Great students, great classes, tons of energy in the building. They didn't replace me at the round table this summer. They tried. Nobody showed up for the interviews, so it's been a great start, Jack. How about you guys? What you been up to so far in the first week?
I'm doing great, and I'm just happy to be back in the North Penn television studio.
We have a couple special guests this morning. Our new principal, Mr. Hassler, and drum roll, please.
Mr. Hassler, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Monero.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Who's the new guy?
So we have our new assistant principal in D103, Mr. Boyd, joining us today.
Mr. Boy, welcome to North Penn High School.
Thank you very much.
When you got the job and you did the interview, did they tell you were going to be on TV on one of your first days on the job?
They did it. Day 2, wasn't expecting it, but here we are, ready to jump right in.
All right, we'll get to you in a second. Mr. Hassler, let's start with you first. Tell us about the beginning of the school year so far. How's it going in the first week?
So far, I think it's been a great start to the year. I'm really excited to have everybody back in the building. Students, staff, everybody has been very welcoming, and I'm really looking forward to a great year.
Good. Anything in particular looking forward to here at the helm of the ship here at North Penn?
Well, I'm very excited to be part of my first morning show. I love that every Friday.
Good.
But just looking forward to getting to know everybody and just seeing our students be successful in the classroom and in the extracurricular, the play, band, everything. So it's just exciting to be here.
All right, it's great to be here, great to be back, and it's great to meet our new assistant principal, Mr. Kenny Boy. Mr. Boyd, tell us a little about your background. Where'd you come from?
Sure. So for the last 7 years, I've worked in Central Bucks School District. It's actually where I grew up. I was a student there. I was a teacher there, an administrator there as an assistant principal. But I'm excited to be here in North Penn and call myself North Penn Knight. I'm excited to jump in and get to know people.
I see that you've changed your colors. You got the blues on and everything like that.
Absolutely.
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
You know, as a Central Bucks person, I mean, no offense, but Central Bucks, come on. So what is your perception of North Penn as an outsider?
So growing up, North Penn was always a neighboring school district that I always had a lot of respect for, another big school district. I've been to a lot of North Penn football games just on the other side, but I'm excited to be a part of a culture that has a lot of pride, a lot of excitement, and so I'm excited to be here.
All right, well, welcome aboard, Mr. Hassler. Welcome again to you at North Penn High School. We're looking forward to a great year. Right from the top of administration, all the way to the students, like our wonderful anchors and everybody else here at North Penn. Yep. So good luck. Any parting words for our students before we send them off?
Yeah, have a great Friday, a great weekend. And I'm looking forward to meeting those of you that I haven't already. A little bit of Penndale pride here, but everybody else, have a great weekend.
All right, let's send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Mr. Monero, Mr. Hassler, and welcome to North Penn, Mr. Boy.
On this week's Question of the Week, we wanted to know what the best part of your summer was.
Went to the beach a lot and hung out with a lot of friends. Went to New Jersey.
I went to France.
Go to Florida.
My favorite part of summer was going to the beach.
Going to the beach. Hanging out with my friends.
Playing football for North Penn and making money.
Canada.
Going to concerts. The beach.
Florida.
Going to Hershey. Traveling.
Going to the beach.
My favorite part was just hanging out with my friends.
I liked going to New York City with my friends.
My favorite part was going and traveling to London.
Sleep. Sleep was well. And the food. Yo, the food on my plane was good too.
Oh, now what was the best part of yours?
Man, I love summer, but nothing beats going down to Cape May with my family.
Nice.
We have Anna Weatherwax in the studio this morning to give you this week's lowdown. How was your summer, Anna?
My summer was amazing. Thanks, Jasmine and Jack. Let's get right into this week's lowdown. An accolade is an award or a privilege granted as a special honor or as an acknowledgement of merit, or even better, North Penn High School's yearbook. Sales begin now online at jostinyearbooks.com. The cost is $90. Order now because the price will increase on October 1st. Class of 2023, start your last year as a North Penn student at Senior Sunrise next Wednesday. Show out on the turf from 6:15 to 6:40, where there'll be music, free food, and games. Seniors interested in the annual Disney trip? Forms are now available in F40 outside E117 and on the class canvas page. The first payment is due by September 23rd. More information about the senior class trip is available on the Class of 2023's canvas page, and for any questions, please contact Dr. King or Miss Young. College application night was held virtually this past Tuesday. If you missed any information, the stream can be found on NPTV's YouTube page. The new system Score should be launching a page in Canvas soon. But in the meantime, look for emails from your counselors and Mr. Brett about setting up your account. North Penn, come on out to Crawford Stadium tonight to support the boys soccer team against CB South at 3:30 and the football team against Upper Dublin at 7 o'clock. Good luck to all of our athletes. That's all we have for the lowdown today. I'm Anna Weatherwax, sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Anna. Did you know the answer to today's Brumball Challenge? Let's take it over to Mr. Brumball for the answer.
Hey, the answer you've all been waiting for. Young Queen Elizabeth II, as Princess Elizabeth, repaired trucks and autos for the British military during World War II. Bet you didn't know that? Now you do. Thanks for playing this week's Brumball Challenge, and have a great school year, North Penn.
The winner of the Brumball Challenge is Abigail Cho. That's all we have on this edition of Mornings. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jack Bachman.
And I'm Jasmine Brown. See you next Friday morning at 7:21. Have a great week, North Penn.